In this video, we will be showing how to take the derivative of polar coordinates. To take the derivative, you use the formula of derivative of r times sine theta plus r cosine theta all over derivative of r times cosine theta minus r sine theta. So, to show an example, we will use r equals 3 plus 8 sine theta. The derivative of r equals 8 cosine theta. And now you plug those numbers into the formula, which will give you 8 cosine theta times sine theta plus r, which is 3 plus 8 sine theta times cosine theta, all over derivative of r cosine, which is 8 cosine theta times cosine theta minus r, which is 3 plus 8 sine theta times sine theta. Now you can simplify this equation and get 16 cosine theta times sine theta plus 8 cosine theta all over 8 cosine squared theta minus 3 sine theta minus 8 sine squared theta. And that is the polar derivative. Now in this video, we will also be showing the area of polar coordinates and how to find it. And for this, you use the formula 1/2 integral of r squared from a to b. For this example, we will be using r when it is equal to 2 plus 4 cosine theta, which gives you the graph of this. And we are trying to find the shaded region. Now, to find this, you need to find where it starts the loop and stops, which is when r is equal to 0. So you set r equal to 0 to find theta, which gives us theta as 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. So you then put that in to the formula, which would look like this. You can put the 1/2 on the outside and have the integral of 2 plus 4 cosine theta, all together in parentheses squared, from 2 pi over 3 to 4 pi over 3, which you can plug into your calculator simply and get the answer 2.17. Or, if you want to do it by hand, you multiply out the 2 plus 4 cosine theta squared to get 4 plus 16 cosine theta plus 16 cosine squared theta. Now disperse the 1/2, which will create 2 plus 8 cosine theta plus, it would be 8 cosine squared theta, but you can substitute in cosine squared, instead of cosine squared theta, use 1 plus cosine of 2 theta and multiply that by 4, which you can then simplify to 6 plus 8 cosine theta plus 4 cosine of 2 theta in the integral from 2 pi over 3 to 4 pi over 3. Then you take the integral of that and get 6 theta plus 8 sine theta plus 2 sine theta, and then plug in 2 pi over 3 to 4 pi over 3, which gives you 4 pi minus 6 square root of 3 when you plug in those numbers, which also gives you 2.174 as your answer, which is consistent with the first answer that you gathered from your calculator. And that is how you take area polar coordinates as well as polar derivative. By Natalie Reed.